Hey everybody, this is Mark from Northwest Bourbon, and tonight we are going to try Kentucky Owl. Now, Kentucky Owl was started in 1879 by C.M. Dedman, and it was recommissioned by his great-great-grandson in 2014, Dixon Dedman, and now it's owned by the Stoli Company. So Kentucky Owl obviously has a lot of history, and so if you have a minute, check it out. Read about it. It's pretty interesting. But I'm not going to get into that with you guys tonight. I want to get into the bourbon. Alright, so what we're going to try tonight is the Kentucky Owl Confiscated. It is 96.4 proof. It says on the label it's the Wise Man's Bourbon. The Confiscated, it was the first release from them after they were recommissioned in 2014. And the Confiscated is supposed to pay tribute to the barrels that were confiscated by the U.S. government during the Prohibition. So let's get into this that way. After you take off the aluminum film on top, it has a metal topper on top of the cork that says Kentucky Owl, established in 1879. It's pretty neat, really beautiful. Nice cork pop. But it looks like it's wood on top of the cork with a metal topper on it. It looks pretty neat. It smells like good bourbon, so I'm going to pour the first shot into the infinity bottle like the rest of them. Alright, so right off the bat I noticed that it's a nice dark rich color. It's got that kind of copper tone to it. Looks really nice. So, agitate it, mix it up, introduce some air in there. Definitely smell wood and caramel and vanilla. A little bit of baking spices, like a little bit of baking powder, some pie crust. This is already in my lane. This is already what I like. There's a little bit of like wet tobacco leaves, wet tree bark. Smells, you know, rich and moist and dark. Smells good. It's going for a taste. Cheers. Alright, so it hits you with some honey and vanilla right on the tip of the tongue right off the bat. Flows across your tongue really smoothly, covering your entire mouth before any other flavors come out. It's crazy. And then once it starts settling down and drying, then all of a sudden all these other flavors are introduced, like the cinnamon spiced pie crust, and like crackers, like graham crackers or something. To where you have this bready, honey sweetness. It's going for another one. Okay. Alright, second sip, I got more of a finish. I got a deeper, darker finish going on. A little bit more of a Kentucky hug, but nothing too sharp. It's got an excellent balance to it. And I got some apple on that second sip. I didn't hit apple on the first sip, but the second sip had some nice crisp apple flavor in there. That was really good. Yeah, now that I said apple, I taste the apple a lot. But still lots of wood, lots of honey, tobacco, and apple. It's got a really smooth mouthfeel, nice and viscous. The finish is nice. It gives you a little bit of dark brown cinnamon. It's really good. If you pick up one of these for like a special occasion bottle, you're going to enjoy it. Sit in front of your fireplace. After Thanksgiving dinner, this would be a great special occasion pour to share with your friends and family. If you can find it for MSRP and you want to spoil yourself and get yourself a special occasion bottle, I think this is pretty good. I like it. I don't hate it at all. It's weird to judge if it was worth it based on its price point when there's a lot of other hitters in that, you know, between $50 and $60 range. And so justifying almost doubling that is pretty difficult for me. For MSRP, if you need a special occasion bottle, I think this is worth it. If you're looking for something in that price range for your special occasion. Alright guys, so I'm going to let you know, drink lots of water. You always need to hydrate. And don't drink and drive. For your bad bourbon joke, I would tell you, don't drink and bicycle either. Like, just because you can't drive doesn't mean you can ride a bike. Because, you know, a bicycle can't stand up by itself. It's too tired. Keep your drinks wet. Cheers.